Welcome to World of Coins, the place where history meets treasure. Here, every coin tells a story, from the oldest United States classics that shaped our past to the newest rare discoveries that amaze collectors today. If you love the thrill of uncovering hidden value, exploring the beauty of design, and learning the secrets behind coins worth fortunes, then you're in the right place. Join us as we dive deep into the world of rare U.S. coins, both old and new, and reveal the fascinating details that make them priceless. Top 1. We are going to explore one of the most iconic pieces of American numismatic history, the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1966. Though small in size and often overlooked in everyday transactions, this coin carries a fascinating story that connects history, artistry, and collectible intrigue. Whether you are a passionate coin collector or simply someone fascinated by American history, this coin offers layers of richness that make it a treasure worth understanding. In this video, we will explore its design, minting history, rarity, notable errors, and what makes it valuable today. By the end, you'll see why the 1966 Lincoln penny is far more than just a small copper disc. It is a window into America's past. The Lincoln Cent series, introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, revolutionized U.S. coinage by featuring a real person on circulating coins. By 1966, the wheat penny design had been replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been introduced in 1959. On the obverse, the coin features a finely detailed profile of President Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's face conveys strength, wisdom, and the enduring ideals he represented. Every curve in his beard, every line on his forehead, and every detail in his hair adds to the visual richness of the coin, making it not just a currency but a miniature work of art. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial dominates the design, a symbol of the nation's reverence for Lincoln's legacy. The inscriptions United States of America and 1 cent are set elegantly above and below the memorial, while E pluribus unum arches across the top. The Lincoln Memorial reverse offers a unique collectible appeal because it allows collectors to examine fine details that can vary slightly from coin to coin, especially in early years of this design. Small die differences, die cracks, or other subtle anomalies make certain 1966 pennies particularly interesting for collectors. The 1966 penny was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, though Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark. Denver pennies have a D, and San Francisco pennies have an S. The location of minting affects not only the coin's rarity but also its desirability among collectors. Coins from San Francisco and Denver are generally scarcer in uncirculated condition compared to Philadelphia minted coins, making them more sought after in premium grades. What makes the 1966 Lincoln penny particularly captivating to collectors is the occurrence of minting errors. These errors can make otherwise common coins extremely valuable. One common error is the double die, where elements of the design appear doubled due to a misalignment in the minting process. Other noteworthy errors include repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Each error provides a unique fingerprint of the minting process and creates a one-of-a-kind collectible. Coins with these anomalies are highly sought after, often fetching significantly higher prices than standard examples. Another important factor in evaluating the 1966 penny is its condition. Most coins in circulation have endured decades of wear, which smooths Lincoln's facial features and the lines of the memorial. Uncirculated coins, however, maintain their original lustrous copper-red color and sharp details, making them highly desirable. Collectors look for coins with minimal contact marks, strong strike, and even toning. Coins preserved in this manner often provide the most aesthetic and historical value. The 1966 penny was also produced during an interesting period in U.S. coinage history. This was the era of post-World War II economic growth, social change, and increased public awareness of coin collecting. Pennies circulated widely in everyday commerce, making them not just currency but witnesses to daily life in the United States. Collecting these coins allows enthusiasts to connect with the past in a tangible way. Each coin, even a common one, carries a story of hands it passed through, transactions it facilitated, and the world it existed in. Rare varieties and minting anomalies of the 1966 penny are a major draw for collectors. Certain coins exhibit double die obverse or reverse, meaning that the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile appear doubled. These coins are exceedingly rare and attract intense interest at auctions. Another highly prized anomaly is the 1966 double die reverse, which creates a noticeable doubling in the lettering on the Lincoln Memorial. Coins exhibiting these errors can command premiums far above the regular market price. The composition of the 1966 penny is also noteworthy. Unlike the wartime 1943 steel pennies or the earlier 1909 to 1958 copper pennies, the 1966 Lincoln penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition gives the coin a distinctive reddish hue and durability. Coins that retain their original copper luster are highly prized by collectors. The way the metal ages over decades can create a beautiful patina, often enhancing its collectible appeal. For collectors aiming to complete a full Lincoln Memorial penny set, the 1966 coin is essential. It represents a key year in the series, bridging the early decades of the Lincoln Memorial design and the coins of the late 20th century. Understanding die varieties, mint locations, and condition nuances makes collecting this coin both a rewarding and educational experience. It is an opportunity to examine the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint and appreciate the coin as both currency and collectible. The 1966 Lincoln penny continues to be an attractive coin in the numismatic market. Common circulated examples are generally affordable, making them accessible to new collectors, while uncirculated coins, especially from Denver and San Francisco, or those with notable errors, can be extremely valuable. Collectors often focus on coins with eye appeal, strong strike, and minimal wear. Rare error coins, such as those with double dies or off-center strikes, are particularly prized and often become the centerpiece of a collection. On today's market, the 1966 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is modestly priced, but uncirculated coins in exceptional condition or rare error varieties can sell for up to approximately $800 at auctions or in private sales. This price reflects not only the coin's scarcity and condition but also its significance as a tangible piece of American history. Owning one of these coins connects the collector to the era it was minted in and the broader legacy of Lincoln himself. The 1966 Lincoln penny represents more than its face value, it is a bridge between history, artistry, and everyday life. It is a coin that invites close examination, offers insight into mid-20th century minting techniques, and provides collectors with both aesthetic enjoyment and historical connection. Its design, errors, and condition all contribute to its enduring appeal, making it a must-have for any Lincoln Memorial penny collection. Comment about your own coins so the channel can provide information about them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like the video to support our content. Top 2. We are diving deep into one of the fascinating pieces of American numismatic history, the Lincoln 1-cent week penny from 1980. Though many may see it as a simple coin, it is much more than a small piece of copper. It is a story of artistry, history, and collectible intrigue. For coin collectors and enthusiasts, the 1980 Lincoln penny offers an engaging look into U.S. coin production, rare errors, and the subtle details that make certain coins highly prized. In this video, we will explore the coin's design, minting history, notable errors, and why it continues to captivate collectors nearly half a century later. By the end, you'll understand why this penny is more than just currency. It is a miniature piece of American heritage. The Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was revolutionary. It was the first U.S. circulating coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking away from the traditional allegorical designs of liberty. By 1980, the Lincoln Memorial reverse had been in circulation for over 2 decades, and the penny had become a staple of everyday American commerce. On the obverse, Lincoln's dignified profile stands as a symbol of integrity and leadership, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. Every line in Lincoln's beard, every contour of his face, and the intricate details of his hair reflect careful craftsmanship, making the penny a miniature work of art. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial dominates, framed by the inscriptions United States of America, 1 cent, and E pluribus unum. The precise detailing of the memorial, from its columns to its steps, is not only an aesthetic delight but also provides a canvas for subtle variations and minting anomalies that collectors actively seek. These small differences, whether caused by die wear, misalignment, or striking variations, can significantly influence a coin's rarity and value. The 1980 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 primary locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia coins bear no mint mark, Denver coins carry a D, and San Francisco coins carry an S. Mint location plays a crucial role in collector interest. Coins from Denver and San Francisco often appear less frequently in uncirculated condition compared to Philadelphia strikes, making them more desirable. Certain years and mint locations produce rarer examples that can fetch higher prices at auction, especially if they have been preserved in pristine condition. Errors and anomalies make the 1980 penny particularly exciting. One of the most notable is the double die, where elements of Lincoln's profile or lettering appear doubled. These double die errors occur when the coin's design is inadvertently impressed more than once due to a misalignment during minting. Other intriguing errors include repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Each error tells a unique story about the minting process and creates a coin that is effectively one of a kind. Collectors actively seek these rare varieties, and they can command premiums many times higher than standard examples. Condition is a critical factor when evaluating the 1980 Lincoln penny. Coins that have been circulated extensively lose their original copper-red luster, and Lincoln's facial features may appear worn. Uncirculated coins, however, preserve the coin's original details and sheen, making them far more desirable. Collectors pay particular attention to the evenness of toning, the presence of luster, and the sharpness of the strike. Coins that retain a brilliant, uncirculated appearance are often the centerpiece of a collection. The 1980 penny was produced during a fascinating period in American history. The late 20th century was a time of social change, economic shifts, and renewed interest in coin collecting. Pennies like this circulated widely, serving as witnesses to daily life, passing through countless hands, and recording everyday transactions. Collecting them allows enthusiasts to connect directly with the past, giving a tangible link to the era of Ronald Reagan's presidency, the rise of modern technology, and the cultural shifts of the 1980s. Rare minting errors further enhance the 1980 penny's appeal. Coins with double die obverse or repunched mint marks are particularly prized. Some coins also show slight die cracks or variations in the thickness of the strike, which collectors actively catalog. These anomalies not only make the coins more interesting visually but also create scarcity, driving up collector demand. Even small variations in the lettering or spacing of inscriptions can significantly affect the coin's value, making careful examination essential for serious collectors. The composition of the 1980 penny is standard for its era, 95% copper and 5% zinc. This mixture gives the coin its characteristic reddish hue and allows it to age gracefully. Over time, the coin develops subtle toning, which can enhance its visual appeal. Coins that have maintained their original luster and color are considered highly desirable, especially when combined with rare mint errors or exceptional condition. The metal composition also ensures durability, meaning that many coins from this year survive in good condition, allowing collectors to enjoy both common and rare examples. For collectors looking to complete a full Lincoln Memorial penny set, the 1980 coin is a must-have. It represents a key year in the series, bridging earlier memorial design coins with those of the late 20th century. Understanding minting variations, die differences, and condition grading is essential for collectors to make informed choices and to maximize the aesthetic and financial value of their collections. Even coins from this seemingly common year can contain surprises that turn them into prized pieces. In today's market, standard circulated 1980 Lincoln pennies are generally affordable, making them accessible to new collectors. However, uncirculated coins, especially from Denver and San Francisco, or those exhibiting rare errors, can achieve much higher valuations. Coins that retain full copper-red color, sharp details, and clear mint marks are particularly sought after by collectors. Those with double dies, off-center strikes, or other striking anomalies are among the most valuable and desirable in this series. The collectible value of the 1980 Lincoln penny varies significantly based on condition, mint location, and errors. Common circulated examples typically trade at modest prices, but coins in exceptional uncirculated condition or those with rare anomalies can reach up to approximately $500 in the auction market. These values reflect both the coin's scarcity and its importance to the Lincoln Memorial Series, making it a highly collectible and historically significant piece. The 1980 Lincoln penny serves as a perfect example of how a seemingly everyday coin can be a treasure trove of history, artistry, and collectible excitement. From Lincoln's dignified portrait to the detailed memorial reverse, from common minting to rare errors, every aspect of this penny tells a story. For collectors, it is an opportunity to appreciate the craft of the U.S. Mint, the history of the United States, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Comment about your own coins so the channel can provide information about them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like the video to support our content. Top 3. We are exploring a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but holds a world of fascination for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1981. On the surface, it's a small copper coin that circulated widely throughout the United States, yet beneath that simple exterior lies an intricate story of artistry, minting history, and collectible intrigue. For anyone who loves coins, understanding the nuances of the 1981 Lincoln penny offers a window into the complexities of the U.S. Mint and the subtle factors that make certain coins highly desirable. In this video, we will dive into the design, production, rare errors, and why collectors find this coin captivating. By the end, you will see that this penny is much more than just currency. It is a piece of American heritage that can carry history right in your hand. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than an allegorical figure. By 1981, the Lincoln Memorial reverse had been circulating for over 2 decades. On the obverse, Lincoln's dignified profile, designed by Victor David Brenner, represents honesty, leadership, and resilience. Every detail of Lincoln's facial features, from his beard to the contour of his face, reflects meticulous craftsmanship that has made the penny a miniature work of art for over a century. The reverse of the 1981 penny features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, carefully detailed with columns, steps, and inscriptions of United States of America, 1 cent, and E pluribus unum. It is on this side of the coin that collectors often spot rare minting anomalies, which can significantly enhance the coin's value. Small differences in lettering, spacing, or the structure of the memorial can indicate die variations or errors that make certain coins highly sought after. These variations are subtle, yet for a keen collector, they are the gateway to understanding a coin's rarity. The 1981 Lincoln penny was minted in 3 main locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. The mint location is more than a detail, it affects the coin's rarity and desirability. Coins from Denver and San Francisco, especially those in pristine condition, are less common than Philadelphia coins, and as a result, they are highly prized by collectors. Knowing the mint mark is essential for anyone seeking to understand the value and collectible potential of their pennies. Errors and anomalies make the 1981 penny particularly fascinating. One of the most collectible error types is the double die, which occurs when the coin's design is struck twice in slightly different positions, causing a doubling effect on Lincoln's portrait, the lettering, or the date. Another sought-after anomaly is the repunched mint mark, where the mint mark is accidentally stamped more than once. Collectors also look for off-center strikes, die cracks, and other subtle production irregularities. Each of these errors creates a coin that is virtually unique, and such coins often command higher prices at auction. The condition of the coin is also critical. Circulated coins, though abundant, may have lost their original copper-red luster and show wear on Lincoln's features. Uncirculated coins, in contrast, retain their sharp details and original color, making them much more appealing to collectors. Factors such as even toning, absence of scratches, and crispness of the strike are carefully evaluated when determining a coin's grade and, consequently, its market value. The historical context of the 1981 penny adds another layer to its charm. This coin was minted during a transformative period in the United States, politically, economically, and culturally. Circulating widely, it passed through countless hands, witnessing ordinary transactions and extraordinary moments alike. Collecting these pennies allows enthusiasts to hold a piece of history in their hands, connecting them to everyday life in America during the early 1980s. Among the errors that make the 1981 penny exciting, the doubled die is particularly notable. Coins with this error often exhibit doubling on the date, Lincoln's profile, or lettering. These anomalies are subtle but can turn a common penny into a rare collectible. Other errors, such as die cracks or slight misalignments, also enhance the coin's appeal. Even small irregularities, like differences in the thickness of letters or spacing in inscriptions, are closely examined by collectors and can significantly impact a coin's value. The composition of the 1981 penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc, which gives it its characteristic reddish hue and durability. Over time, the coin may develop subtle toning, which can enhance its visual appeal. Coins that retain their original copper-red luster and sharp details are considered highly desirable. The metal composition also ensures longevity, which is why so many coins from this era survive in excellent condition today, providing a wealth of opportunities for collectors to find both common and rare varieties. For collectors completing a Lincoln Memorial set, the 1981 penny is essential. Understanding minting variations, die differences, and condition grading allows collectors to make informed decisions. Even seemingly common coins from this year may contain surprises, doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or unintentional die errors, that transform them into valuable collectibles. Serious collectors know that attention to detail can uncover hidden treasures within everyday pennies. In today's numismatic market, standard circulated 1981 Lincoln pennies are widely available and affordable. However, coins in uncirculated condition, or those showing rare errors, can achieve substantially higher valuations. Coins retaining full original color, sharp strike details, and clear mint marks are especially sought after. Coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can command significant premiums, reflecting both scarcity and the interest of collectors worldwide. The collectible value of the 1981 Lincoln penny varies depending on condition, mint mark, and rarity of errors. Common circulated coins typically trade at modest prices, while uncirculated examples from Denver and San Francisco can fetch hundreds of dollars. Coins with notable errors or exceptional preservation are particularly valuable. In real-world auctions, some of these rare varieties may reach approximately $250 depending on condition and uniqueness, highlighting the potential for even a small penny to hold significant worth. The 1981 Lincoln penny demonstrates how a seemingly ordinary coin can embody history, artistry, and collectible intrigue. From Lincoln's dignified profile to the detailed memorial reverse, from common circulation to rare minting errors, each coin has a story to tell. For collectors, it is a tangible piece of American history, a miniature work of art, and an enduring testament to the U.S. Mint's craftsmanship. Whether you are a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, the 1981 Lincoln penny offers countless opportunities for discovery, study, and appreciation. Comment about your own coins so the channel can provide information about them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like the video to support our content. Top 4. We are diving deep into a coin that might appear ordinary at first glance but holds a treasure trove of history, artistry, and collectible intrigue for coin enthusiasts around the world, the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1987. Though it may have passed through countless hands as mere currency, this small copper coin carries with it the story of American heritage, the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, and a world of potential for collectors. By the end of this video, you'll appreciate why the 1987 Lincoln penny is more than just loose change. It's a fascinating piece of numismatic history that continues to captivate collectors and historians alike. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, was groundbreaking in its time. It was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person, breaking away from the tradition of using allegorical figures. The obverse of the 1987 penny still carries Victor David Brenner's iconic design of Lincoln's dignified profile, a portrait that has stood the test of time for over a century. Every contour of Lincoln's face, from the lines on his forehead to his distinguished beard, reflects precision and artistry, turning this everyday coin into a miniature work of art. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of freedom and remembrance, surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent. While this design was common in pennies minted from 1959 to 2008, the 1987 penny offers subtle variations and errors that make it particularly fascinating for collectors. Tiny differences in the spacing of letters, the sharpness of the columns, or the alignment of the inscriptions can transform an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Every detail tells a story about the minting process and the care, or occasional imperfection, in producing millions of coins. The 1987 Lincoln penny was minted at 3 primary locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. Mint marks are not just small letters, they are keys to a coin's rarity and value. For instance, coins from the San Francisco Mint are generally scarcer than Philadelphia minted pennies, especially in uncirculated condition. Knowing where your coin was minted is essential for any serious collector because it can affect both its market value and desirability among numismatists. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1987 penny because of its potential errors and anomalies. One of the most sought-after mistakes is the double die, where the coin's design is struck more than once in slightly different positions, producing a subtle doubling effect on Lincoln's profile, the date, or the lettering. Another notable error is the repunched mint mark, where the mint mark has been accidentally stamped twice, leaving a ghost-like imprint. Other errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, and slight variations in the metal planchet. Each of these errors creates a coin that is virtually unique and highly desirable for collectors hunting for rare finds. Condition is a major factor in the 1987 penny's value. Circulated coins, though common, often show wear on Lincoln's features and the memorial's details. Uncirculated coins, however, retain their sharpness, lustrous copper-red color, and fine details. The presence of original mint luster, crisp edges, and minimal surface marks can dramatically increase the collectible appeal of this penny. Even minor differences in toning or coloration can distinguish a coin worth a few cents from one valued at hundreds of dollars in the collector market. The historical context of the 1987 penny adds depth to its appeal. This coin circulated during a pivotal decade in American history, a time of social, political, and economic change. From everyday transactions in stores and banks to their silent journey in pockets and purses across the nation, these pennies witnessed countless moments. Collecting them is like holding a tangible piece of history, connecting the collector with life in the late 20th century United States. Among the most fascinating error types for the 1987 penny is the double die, especially on the obverse. Coins exhibiting this error can show noticeable doubling on the date or Lincoln's features, and even small variations can make a huge difference in value. Similarly, repunched mint marks, where the mint mark is stamped more than once in slightly different positions, are highly collectible. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design does not fully align with the planchet, are also prized by collectors. Even subtle anomalies, like slight differences in the thickness of letters or the spacing of inscriptions, can make a coin rare and valuable. The metal composition of the 1987 penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a distinctive reddish hue and durable quality. Over time, many coins develop toning that enhances their aesthetic appeal. Coins that maintain their original copper-red luster and show sharp detail are considered highly desirable. The composition ensures that, with proper care, these pennies can last for centuries, providing ample opportunity for collectors to discover well-preserved specimens. For collectors attempting to complete a Lincoln Memorial set, the 1987 penny is an essential piece. Understanding mint marks, die variations, and error types can turn a common coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Even ordinary-looking pennies from 1987 may hide rare features that significantly increase their value. Attention to detail, careful examination, and knowledge of minting anomalies are critical for anyone serious about numismatics. In today's market, standard circulated 1987 pennies are easily accessible and low in cost, making them perfect for beginner collectors. However, uncirculated coins, or those showing mint errors, are much more valuable. Coins that retain full color, sharp design elements, and clear mint marks are highly desired. Examples exhibiting double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks can achieve remarkable prices at auctions due to their rarity and the collector demand. The collectible value of the 1987 Lincoln penny depends on condition, mint mark, and presence of any errors. Regular circulated coins are modestly priced, while high-grade uncirculated coins from Denver or San Francisco are worth considerably more. Coins with notable minting errors are the crown jewels of a collection. In real-world auctions, exceptional examples may sell for approximately $250 depending on rarity and preservation, showing that even a small 1-cent coin can command impressive value when it is rare or in top condition. The 1987 Lincoln penny exemplifies how even ordinary coins hold extraordinary stories. From Lincoln's iconic portrait to the detailed memorial reverse, from common circulation to rare minting anomalies, each coin represents history, artistry, and the intrigue of the collector's world. Whether you are a novice or a seasoned collector, this coin provides opportunities for study, discovery, and connection to the broader history of the United States Mint. Comment about your own coins so the channel can provide information about them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like the video to support our content. Top 5. We are exploring a coin that at first glance might seem like just a small piece of copper change, but for collectors and history enthusiasts, it is a window into American history and the art of coin minting, the Lincoln 1-cent penny from 1993. Though it might have spent decades passing through wallets, cash registers, and coin jars, this penny has a story that collectors worldwide find irresistible. By the end of this video, you will understand why the 1993 Lincoln penny is much more than a simple coin. It's a collectible treasure, a piece of numismatic history, and a symbol of one of America's most beloved presidents. The Lincoln penny has a legacy dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. This coin marked a revolutionary moment in U.S. coinage because it was the first time a real person appeared on a circulating coin. Lincoln's dignified profile, engraved by Victor David Brenner, has remained the hallmark of the penny for over a century. On the 1993 penny, every detail of Lincoln's face, from the lines of his forehead to his iconic beard, is captured with precision, reflecting the artistry and craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. The reverse side of the 1993 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of freedom and remembrance. Surrounding it are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and 1 cent, highlighting the coin's identity and significance. While the Lincoln Memorial design was common from 1959 to 2008, the 1993 penny holds its unique appeal through subtle variations and minting anomalies that make it highly collectible. Even minor differences in letter spacing, column alignment, or design sharpness can elevate a coin from common to rare, offering collectors opportunities to discover hidden value. In 1993, Lincoln pennies were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. Mint marks are essential for collectors because they indicate the coin's origin and often affect rarity. For instance, pennies from the San Francisco Mint, especially those in uncirculated condition, are typically rarer than those from Philadelphia or Denver. Understanding mint marks is a crucial step for anyone serious about collecting, as it can dramatically influence a coin's desirability and market value. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1993 Lincoln penny is the occurrence of minting errors. Some pennies from this year display double dies, where elements of the design, such as the date or Lincoln's features, appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Others may have repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, die cracks, or slight variations in the metal planchet. These anomalies make certain pennies exceptionally rare and highly coveted by collectors. Coins with these errors are often worth far more than their face value, sometimes attracting attention at auctions and private sales. The condition of a 1993 penny is a major factor in its collectible value. Circulated coins often exhibit wear on Lincoln's face and the memorial columns, while uncirculated coins retain their original copper-red luster and crisp design details. Coins in pristine condition, with minimal surface marks and sharp edges, are highly prized. Even subtle tonal variations can enhance the aesthetic appeal, transforming an ordinary coin into a sought-after collector's item. The 1993 Lincoln penny also carries historical significance. This coin circulated during a time of transition in the United States, witnessing the end of the Cold War era and the dawn of a rapidly evolving technological society. Each penny tells a story, having passed through countless hands, participated in everyday transactions, and silently witnessed moments in history. Collecting these coins allows enthusiasts to hold a tangible piece of that era, connecting them to the life and culture of early 1990s America. era collectors particularly prize certain varieties of the 1993 penny. Double die errors on the obverse, particularly those affecting the date or Lincoln's features, are some of the most sought after. Similarly, pennies with repunched mint marks or off-center strikes draw significant attention. Even minor discrepancies in letter spacing, die alignment, or planchet thickness can create a rare and valuable coin. For collectors, the excitement lies in carefully examining each penny for these subtle but impactful differences. The metal composition of the 1993 penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a characteristic reddish-brown hue and durable quality. Properly preserved pennies maintain their sharp details and original color for decades, making them attractive for long-term collection. Coins that exhibit their original luster, along with well-preserved design elements, are particularly desirable in the collector market. Collectors aiming to complete a Lincoln Memorial penny set cannot overlook the 1993 penny. Knowledge of mint marks, die variations, and error types is critical to identifying rare specimens. Even a seemingly ordinary 1993 penny could harbor unique features that significantly increase its value, rewarding the careful eye of an informed collector. Market value for the 1993 Lincoln penny varies widely depending on condition, mint mark, and presence of errors. Common circulated coins are generally inexpensive, making them accessible for beginners. Uncirculated examples, particularly from the San Francisco or Denver mints, can command higher prices. Coins with notable minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, are even more valuable, sometimes drawing significant attention at auctions. In today's real market, a rare 1993 Lincoln penny in pristine condition, or with a prominent error, can sell for approximately $200 or more, demonstrating the hidden value of even a small 1-cent coin. The appeal of the 1993 Lincoln penny lies in its combination of history, artistry, and potential rarity. From Lincoln's iconic profile to the detailed memorial on the reverse, this penny represents more than just currency. It embodies American history, precision craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery for collectors. Whether you are a novice or a seasoned numismatist, this coin offers a rewarding journey through the fascinating world of U.S. coinage. Comment about your own coins so the channel can provide information about them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like the video to support our content.